Today, I'm cooking multiple Nigerian meals in one day to last the whole week, and I promise you will learn something from every single dish. This is part one of my weekly meal prep, so let's get started without wasting time. I'm starting by showing you all the meal prep. I've already, as you know, I normally meal prep all the meals a day before. So I've talked about how to plan your meals without stress. So these are all my ingredients. I am going to be using lentils. I love using lentils a lot these days. I don't know why. I'm going to be using it to make moin. And this is my pepper base. I'm going to use red bell pepper and onions and scotch bonnet pepper. I think I added some ginger to it, and that is what I'll be using. The next thing is my blended onions. I normally blend onions because I have a family that do not really like onions. I'll be using a roux for the my okra soup. I'll be using some shrimp too for the okra. I will be using red kidney bean. That's I'll be cooking it for the sweet potato. I have some carrots already clean, washed and cut for the week. This is a chicken broth from my chicken that I'm going to be making for the week. And I also have here Titus. I don't know why, but these days I'm just liking this Titus fish in my stew. I don't know why. So that's what I'll be adding in the okra soup, and that is blended okra. Now I'm going to be making pasta. This pasta is not what I wanted to make for this week, but my children, they can't do without pasta in a week, so that's why I'm just going to be making it. I'm going to be using this mince meat for pepper soup. I'll be using ponmo for the okra, and it's just all about thinking about everything you're going to be cooking, then sharing the ingredients accordingly, like using most of these ingredients for your multiple meals. That's all about meal prepping, to save money, save time, and save stress. This is gizzard broth. I've already boiled, cooked the gizzards, and that is the broth I'll be using. And this is sweet potato. Of course, we are going to be boiling it, for healthier purpose. And that is the already cooked gizzard. And then this is my plantain, as I'm going to be making plantain gizzard. Then this is the chicken, is already boiled, and then I've already put it in the sieve so that it won't be splashing around. I have my palm oil. That palm oil, I don't even understand how it is like that. I have mince meat that I'm going to be using for the spaghetti. I have my garden peas and corn, as I'm going to be making it to, just to add to our meals for healthy purposes. This year, I'm going to be carrying my family along. We are going to be eating healthy. We are going to be reducing a lot of sugar, and I'm really, really intentional about it. We are not going to be starving ourselves, but we are going to be eating really good and healthy. So I'm going to fry this chicken. The last time I grill it, but I just wanted to change a little, okay? And then my children really love the fried one. They don't really like the grilled one, so I just let me satisfy them and just fry this time around. But I'm not going to be making a lot, okay, because I am frying it. So I'm going to fry that, and then I'm going to go ahead and blend the lentils moin. I've added the bell pepper, some crayfish is in there, scotch bonnet, onions, ginger, some seasonings, and then everything is well blended. And then I'm going to mix it together. I'll go ahead and then add my salt, add some vegetable oil, and I am good to go. Okay, this momo is, I don't know, you can use normal Nigerian beans for this momo, but I don't know, these days I'm really falling in love with lentils. I don't know why. It's really easy for me. I'm a very, very busy person. Like, I'm really, really busy. Like, I just look for something that makes life easy for me. Yeah. So that is why I'm like, lentils is a go-to something I look forward to instead of Nigerian beans. I do not have the time to start peeling beans and then all those stress. So everything is ready. I'm going to just portion it in a moin container and then I will just put it in my big pot and allow this to cook. Now I will move to another meal, and this time I'm going to be making my okra soup. See, there are different ways to cook Nigerian meal. So in this channel, I might come another time and show you another ways to cook okra. But this one I'm cooking is my children's favorite. You know how you cut okra and it's like chopping it visible without blending it. They don't really like it. God, I beg. They don't really like it. They want me to blend it. They don't want to see traces of any big okra in their stew. So that is why I'm not going to be adding the cut ones. I'm just going to be using only the blended one. So, but they love their Titus. I added ponmo to that, and I'm going to allow this to cook for 10 minutes. Then I will come back and remove the fish. It is because I don't want the fish to scatter, because fish can just scatter. Although Titus is a little bit more better, it won't really scatter like that, but I just like removing it. So I'm going to add the part of the chicken stock. I'm going to add it to it, and then I will go ahead and add that blended okra to it. I will add some shrimp. I will add some seasoning. I will just mix it together, and then that okra will last us for a week. See, one thing is that when my parents were with me in the UK, all this meal prep is just can take us for like maybe 1 week, okay, because we are more. But if it is left for me, my children and my husband, we don't really eat like during the week. We are so busy. Like, I don't even know how to say it. We hardly like all this meal can even take us 2 weeks. Okay, but I call it a weak meal because you never can say. We might say we won't eat it, but we may be hungry. But it is just something that really help you to know that you come back, you are tired, but there's something for you to grab quickly and easy for you. Okay, that is what meal prep is all about. You are not, thinking or overthinking of yourself, of what you are going to be taking again, or maybe you are tired and you are still entering the kitchen. That one is out of the week. Cook once, eat all week. Check out. So that is it. My okra soup is ready, and then we are going to be moving to now I'm going to check the moin. The moin should be ready like that. This is the mass meal that I'm going to be using. Okay, and then I will move. You see, let me tell you one thing about this pepper soup. This pepper soup, like I've already cooked the meat, the shaki, the ponmo. Is it ponmo or cow leg brocoto? They call it brocoto. A lot of orishirishis meat. I've already cooked it, so I just use the broth. The next day, and then I pour it in a pot. I pour the meat and I allow it to cook. Then I allow it to cook for 15 minutes. Okay, then I come back to add pepper soup seasoning, pepper soup spices, and some scotch bonnet. So it makes in fact, when I tasted this, I was blown away. I was like, what? So I was like, wow. So you can make pepper soup like a pro, like a pro without any problem. So that was what happened to that pepper soup, and it came out so good. Okay, it's just something like multitasking. I'm cooking multiple meals at the same time. Okay, and then it came out so good. Okay, I also maximize time. Try to be maximizing your time when meal prepping. Okay, now sweet potato, as you have already seen, The sweet potato is like a comfort food, okay? It's very easy to reheat, and you will enjoy this during the week. Your own is just to mix everything together like what I did here, okay? My pepper soup is ready. Now I'm going to add water to the sweet potato, and then the sweet potato is just something like a mix of sweet potato and then sweet plantain. And I added some mixture, pepper mixture. I added the seasoning, the spices. I added crayfish, and then I added a little bit of palm oil and tomato paste. That is all. I think I added some ponmo, if I can remember. That is cow skin. Okay, that is all, and now it is cooking. Okay, if you are still here to this moment, you are the real MVP. A big thank you to you. Thank you so much, and I really appreciate it. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, okay? Thank you. Now, let's continue. Here, I'm going to be cutting my plantain because I'm going to be using it for the plantain gizzard, okay? That is when my sweet potato is cooking. My sweet potato is on the gas now, is cooking, okay? And also I'm going to boil some water. I think I've shown it already. That water is now boiled, is for pasta. I don't have plan to make pasta, but my children were like, mommy, please make pasta, and I just have to do it for this. Is there a week without pasta and rice? Let me know. If you can go a week without eating rice or pasta, let me know down below. So now the pasta is there, and then I've already cut the plantain. Like, meal prep is really about smart timing. Like, make sure you plan yourself ahead. If not, you will be stressing the kitchen. So this is my sweet potato. Is already cooked. It is ready, okay? And then everything is coming together so nicely. And in part 2, I will show you the final meals, the storage, and how I portion everything for the week. So voila, thank you so much for watching part 1 of my weekly Nigerian meal prep. If you pick up even one idea from this video, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss part 2, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.